I love this recipe. It's a classic Elvis sandwich, but with our own twist on it. We're using banana bread for the bread.
We're elevating a normal PB&J sandwich by adding a couple of strips of bacon, 3 tablespoons of crunchy peanut butter. I like crunchy peanut butter because you need that extra texture, especially when you're going to use banana bread, which is already a very soft bread to begin with.
And I think if we're making this a midnight snack, why not cover all the ground? Salty, sweet, bacon, banana bread. It sounds like the perfect midnight snack to me, and I think it will be for you too.
The very first step in making everything is cook the bacon down.
And you can make the bacon as crispy or as soft as you want, and I think for this, I love crispy bacon in it just for that extra pop of texture.
We're using thick cut bacon just because you don't want it to get lost in the sandwich.
No, you want it to be bold in the sandwich for sure. Our bacon is done cooking and it's time to assemble the sandwich.
So the first thing we're gonna do is add our crunchy peanut butter. Then we're going to add our banana slices. And then we're gonna add our bacon.
We've assembled our sandwich, but we're not done yet. Dee, what are we gonna do next?
So we're gonna add it to the pan and give it a good sear like you're doing a grilled cheese. It goes from being just a regular sandwich to almost like a French toast. That makes it a little fluffier, gives it a little texture.
Something else that I really love about this sandwich is that we cooked the bacon first. So we're kind of coating the banana bread in the bacon fat.
And bacon fat also helps you achieve that golden brown texture.
Oh my gosh, look at that. If midnight rolls around and you're really hungry and you want a good midnight snack, I don't think you can go wrong with either of these recipes.
You've got something salty and something sweet, the perfect combination for a midnight snack.
What do we need to make these honey mustard and onion pretzel bites?
Well, the first thing you're gonna need is obviously the pretzels. Today we're using large, hard sourdough. Then we're gonna need 2/3 of a cup of vegetable oil, 3 tablespoons of honey, 1 tablespoon of yellow mustard, 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard, and then to give it that extra little mustard push, we're gonna do a tablespoon of mustard powder, 1 tablespoon of onion powder, and then to garnish, we're gonna do some fresh dill.
Our first step is to preheat the oven to 300 degrees and then get ready to mash up the big pretzels. So we're gonna put them in the bag.
And you really wanna make sure that you seal the bag.
It's gonna get messy.
It's gonna get messy.
So be prepared, just double check that the bag is sealed.
Okay, we're gonna put these aside. And the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna mix together all of our liquid ingredients. So we have 2/3 of a cup of vegetable oil, 3 tablespoons of honey, then we're gonna add our 2 mustards.
And it's almost like we're making a vinaigrette for a salad, but replace the healthy greens for pretzels.
And then we're gonna add our mustard powder and our onion powder.
And we're just gonna incorporate those together. So once we have the mixture combined, this is the perfect time to mash up our pretzels.
There's not really a method to the madness.
No, there's no right or wrong way to do this.
And what you're really looking for here is making sure there aren't any really big pieces, because the smaller you can get them, the more that
they'll coat with the mixture.
Okay, now we're gonna open this up.
And then now is the perfect time to pour in the honey mustard mixture. So the mixture's in the bag, we're gonna seal it. Remember, double check that we've sealed the bag. Now just make sure that we coat every single pretzel bite with the delicious honey mustard blend that we've created. And then after this, we're gonna pour it onto our baking sheet and then put them in the oven.
And we add parchment paper on our baking sheet just because it really all caramelizes together and it's pretty easy for cleanup. The real important step here is to make sure that you spread it all out evenly in one layer so that everything can crisp up and you don't have all these pieces sticking together.
And what I love about this is that the honey caramelizes on the pretzel, so it's almost like we're candying the pretzels.
Exactly.
It's a new way to look at a pretzel. So our pretzels have been in the oven at 300 degrees for 20 minutes and they smell incredible.
We're gonna let them cool for about 5 to 10 minutes, then we're gonna transfer them to
a serving dish, serving container. Should we top them with some fresh dill? I'm addicted to these.
I love that it's the classic take on pretzels and mustard, but a little bit elevated. You have that honey, so it's sweet, it's salty, it's crunchy, it's everything you want in a midnight snack.
I love the fresh dill on top because something like this is just asking to have a little bit of freshness to it, and the dill executes that perfectly.